Last week, Privacy Commissioner Catherine Tully released a very scathing report into the fact that the Health Department blocked at every turn attempts by a reporter to get information about former Health Minister Leo Glavine using a personal email account to conduct government business. The Premier, when this was brought to his attention, wanted to focus on the fact that Glavine said he was sorry. Of course, that's not the point of the report. The point was to get more information about the stonewalling efforts.
And one of the people he went to bat for was his Deputy Minister, Laura Lee Langley, also happens to be head of the Civil Service. He focused on that, saying that, of course, he doesn't tell the Civil Service what to do, but that's exactly what a government does. The Civil Service follows the orders of the government of the day.
The other thing I think that becomes clear when we're talking about Catherine Tully is that the Premier seems to have an issue when non-elected people try to tell him how to run government.
What more was she looking for? What does she want?
Much the way that he seems to be dangling in front of her face and the public's face the fact that she doesn't have certain powers that only he or another Premier could grant her. I'm reminded of a few months ago when he responded to criticism from the Auditor General by suggesting he ought to put his name on the ballot.
Why people should care about this, of course, goes back to the powers that the Auditor General has that the Access Commissioner does not. And we would never have concluded the investigation into the MLA expense scandal back in 2010 had Jacques Lapointe not had the power to subpoena, not had the power to report directly to the legislature rather than a cabinet minister. So why should people care? That's why.